Hey guys, gals, friends, and pals, this is Paul EastX Twitch, and welcome to another episode of Saturday Game School, where we learn about a different game every Saturday of the year. Tonight, I am joined on mic by Tyler.
Yo.
Bob Jones.
Hello.
And everybody's favorite guest co-host, AgentSage.
What's up?
Alright, and we are going to play Hellmut, the Badass from Hell, for Xbox One. It is also available on PlayStation 4, Steam. Is it on Switch? Anybody know? Yes, it is, because we have a Switch code to give out. Ha ha ha.
Bum bum bum.
Yeah. And this has the tiniest subtitle text for a cinematic that I've ever seen. It is super small at the bottom of the screen. Like,
It's tinier than your chat.
yeah, it couldn't be any smaller and still consist of letters.
Neat story. Just murder the thing.
That's interesting. So I don't know what's happening, but it's exciting. Yeah, the Switch code and one Xbox code will be round 3. Round 1 will be just one of our random Steam codes. Round 2, one Xbox code, one Steam code. Then round 3, Xbox and Switch. Yeah, we're really excited to have a Switch code to give out. I mean, they're kind of hard to come by, you know, since we're not like a giant stream. You know, we're a decent-sized stream, not giant. So that's what we get. But it's always exciting to have codes for different platforms. Like last week we had PlayStation 4 codes. This week we got a Switch code. Tyler's favorite system. Are you guys okay?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I keep turning down my my headset. It's like way too easy to hit the knob just by like turning my head and stuff. You know, it rotates the knob against my shirt.
Nope, that's a feature, you know. Easy volume control. Move your head around. Like,
A little too
oh, it needs
easy.
to be louder. Let me go. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. The only problem is if you're jamming with the music and you're just going boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, no, it would be easy to access. Oh, look at that. 2 different soundtracks. Modern crap and old school, or mix it. Let's do mix it. So, multiple soundtracks. That's pretty cool. And by the way, a little too easy. That's what I said about my last girlfriend. Not really. Alright.
Womp womp. Bad jokes.
Very bad.
Meh.
Bob's like, she wasn't easy enough, dang it. Sorry, Bob. Okay. Yeah. So, should I hop in the tutorial or do the new game? I never know if the tutorial is going to be included as part of the game or not. What's our vote? Bob, don't you favor doing the tutorial?
Well, I feel like this is a pretty straightforward game.
Okay, then we'll just try it. We'll just do new game. It's also got a gauntlet mode and some kind of tournament thing. Oh, I see. Yeah. Alright. Is Icky here with us and everything? Oh, sorry, Darker Player. Bob Jones already voted. Select mutation. I don't know what any... Maybe I should have done the tutorial.
Well, you can always do it now if you wanted to wait. You've only been playing for 2 seconds.
I don't know what this select mutation business is. I'm a floating skull.
Just pick one.
Yeah,
You'll figure it out eventually.
That's true. Rat King. There's nothing like a rat unless you're king of rats. So yeah, are you a regal rat? Okay, so I think it's like different characters. Stitch Monster. Throw hammer. 1 hammer per time. No more. Run it, bad man. Punch bad man hard. Yeah, we got a lot of different characters to pick from. But it looks like I haven't unlocked the other ones, so I have to pick out of those 2 right now. Rat King or Stitch Monster, guys, which is like Frankenstein's monster.
You can pick the one up top.
Rat King.
Oh, too late, Rat King. Alright, accept. Wow, that is a weird looking character. Yep, it's a twin stick shooter. I can aim in any direction. I'm excited.
Yeah, they kind of have like the ugly pixel art style going, the
You're right.
Devolver digital
going
style.
I kind of like the style. Whatever.
But yeah, it's a little... There's something a little
Unrefined.
weird. Yeah, unrefined. That's a good way to put it. Okay, vending machine. What does this do? Submit. You can put in codes or something. But where do I go? Enter the portal. Where is it? Down at
It
the
was
bottom?
down right below you.
Got it. Okay. Let's go to the castle. And yeah, Rat King, that does fit in with our Ninja Turtles theme.
Oh, is there a rat in Ninja Turtles?
There's
Yeah,
a
there's
bad...
a Rat King.
Yeah, the villain Rat King. He appears in the Super Nintendo version of Turtles in Time in the sewer level.
He's one of the more older villains. Like, he's been around in the TMNT stuff for a while.
Hey, I got an achievement. 1 gamer score. Rat domination. Enter dungeons as Rat King. So
Oh, that's
OCD
hilarious.
people
One
are not
gamer
going to
score.
love that.
They will not.
I can see like the desire to tease them because they deserve it, but on the other hand, they actually will avoid buying games if they hear about stuff like that.
Yep. There's definitely people out there that will.
Just get all of the achievements.
That's right.
That is the
sure
solution.
Fucking
easy.
quitters.
I think this is a roguelike, isn't it? So
Yeah.
it may not be that easy. Might not be that easy. So Agent Sage, we haven't had you on mic in a while. What have you been up to lately?
Destiny. That's about it.
Oh, you haven't played any indie stuff lately?
No, I kind of live on Destiny 2 right now. That's
Jeez.
essentially my life.
Wow.
You have to play it all day long, every day.
Well, of course you could care less. Link, man, Link is taking advantage of the fact that I removed that image from the newsletter in the last few installments.
My dog is being good, Dr. Flyer. He's
Hey.
locked out of the room currently, but he's being good out there, probably.
He's been
Poor
good.
puppy
He's only
dog.
jailed right now. It's fine.
He's not
He's
jailed.
here.
There are other people in the apartment to annoy.
So, I need some more health. I hope there's items that recover your health, otherwise I'm going to be in trouble. This is
Probably
frenetic.
haven't found him yet.
Yeah, the camera is a little bit shaky. I didn't notice if there's a way to turn that off, but it's annoying. Do you guys
There's
notice
like
that
a-
watching?
Yeah, I can kind of see it. Might be a
Yeah, like
screen
you're-
filter that kind of always annoys me.
It's because my character doesn't stay properly centered on the screen. Like, he kind of moves around, so the camera is just, like, bobbing left and right because of that. So, yeah, maybe we should have done the tutorial. I mean, it makes enough sense that we can play it.
You could do it after you die.
Yeah, I'd kind of like to know, like, how the metagame works, you know, if it explains that. What's this? A book.
Yeah,
Tome
kind
of
of just looks
Kara.
like the one of a million twin stick shooter roguelikes that kind of have come out since Binding of Isaac.
But this one it's got a bad A and he's from hell. So
True.
again, Slav. I mean, adventurer. My master is currently busy torturing souls, but with a mere payment of 10 soul stones, I might consider calling him and mention you being around. Psst, if you throw another 15 stones, I'll fake an emergency. Okay, let's see what that does. You can afford to summon the... I think it said I can't afford? Yeah, I guess I only have 16 soul stones. Whatever. Only 2 people have completed on true achievements. Oh, that's good to know, Link. Well, hey, I got the first achievement, so I'm well on my way.
Just got 99 more to go.
Yep, valuable 1 gamer score achievement. Rolling in it. Haste. Ah! So I mentioned it in the newsletter, guys, but lately I've been playing a clicker game called Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms.
Oh yeah, that one's cool. D&D based and whatnot.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Isn't it on PlayStation?
Yeah. It's on pretty much everything at this point,
Oh.
I believe.
Look at a little duck.
Actually, don't think it's on Switch. I take that back.
Aw. Well, yeah, because you have to be able to go online to play it, so...
Well, you can play online on Switch.
Yeah, I was teasing. But there's nobody to get offended by it, so that kind of takes the fun out of it. Oh, now I'm a floating skullhead because I ran out of life. And there's just a ton of enemies. Whoa, I... Got
There's a
another
lot of
achievement?
stuff on the screen.
Yes. 1, death is just beginning. Die for the first time. So now I got 2 gamer score out of this game. Yeah.
You
See,
have
now
blue
you can
diamonds,
do what you
and
want.
pink diamonds, and gold, and skulls, and health, and...
Yeah, Link. Oh, interesting. Thyrenia's playing it on PS4. Thyrenia, we can't compare achievements if you're playing on the other system.
I was playing it for a while. And finally managed to break the hold of. clicker
Yeah, it was
games.
popular for a while in the PlayStation off-topic group.
Oh,
It really was. We spent way too much time with that.
well,
I think Monkey might still be playing it, actually.
ooh.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
That's cool, Tyler. Swear I never heard of it.
Well, I'm pretty sure every game he plays is either like a Picross ripoff or a word search game or Idle Champions.
Huh.
We got him to play Destiny for like a whole 30 minutes before he rage quit.
Classic monkey.
Aw. I like him. He's nice.
Yeah, but he's easy to make fun of.
And barely ever comes to the stream. Shame on him. Okay, shoot by pressing the right trigger, point by wibbling. Kill these pitiful skeletons and return to me should you complete this glorious challenge. Okay, whatever.
Oh, Link mentions he hasn't heard of PS4. Oh, it's the most popular video game console of this generation, Link.
Yeah, it
So,
is.
yeah, you should have heard of it by
Of
now.
all time.
Of all time. The most popular console of all time.
Literally
Is it
never
actually?
anything that has ever been more popular in
That's
the
right.
existence of anything.
The Pro kind of sucks, though. It just makes a lot of noise.
Yeah, I
well,
didn't fall into that trap, thankfully.
Yeah,
The newer two models of Pro are quieter.
they tricked me.
Is yours really that loud? I mean, like, I don't notice the sound.
It's
from
so
mine at
loud
all.
on
They can get
resource
pretty
intensive
bad.
games.
Yeah, I can see how that might affect it. So when you use the left trigger, you use a special power. Kill them all with a single. Okay, whatever.
Now you've learned if you're super.
Oops, I didn't do what he said to do.
Yeah, check if there's an option to kill screen shake for this.
Yeah, good suggestion. Video. Gore, permanent gore. Controls, nip.
Nope,
Oh,
screen shake.
look, it's
There we
already
go.
off, and it's still just...
Oh, maybe it's the vibration then?
Make it all the way to the right and see what happens.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. We'll just turn it all the way to the right.
Yes. Yeah, well, and don't do the disabled. You click that, unclick that, go back.
No. I mean, I think the problem really is just that your character is not in a fixed position on screen, which is a weird way of doing things. Alright. And be very careful with it. Don't let it transform
I
into
don't
the wreck.
necessarily agree, Decker Player, that the Xbox One controller is better. They have better custom controllers, but I still like the feel of the DS4 better.
I like both controllers. I agree that it's like slightly better, but like so slight as to be insignificant.
Like, I think they're both pretty good this time around. Like, I flat out give 360 over PS3. DualShock
My
3 was
favorite
pretty
is still the
garbage.
first Xbox controller.
Still the first one, really? I don't know about all that. The fat one? The fat
Because
first
it's nice
one?
and
or the-
large.
Okay.
All
Hey,
these
thank you
tiny
for the
controllers.
follow!
I got tiny hands. I can't deal with that.
Panda P followed. Appreciate that. That's not Panjaman, is it? I miss Panjaman. Where's he been? Panjaman's so old. If he stopped showing up for a while, that gives me the worries.
He died, Paul. It's fine.
No, I love him. Alright, there you go. You look great. Now off to tunnel through this portal. The portal is in the north part of the room. Okay, but show me how the metagame works. That's what makes or breaks a roguelike for me, is how easy it is to, like, you know, upgrade your character over time and stuff.
Yeah, but real rogue games don't have any sort of permanent upgrades.
Yep. You're different every time.
I like
Yeah,
different
but
every
that's
time.
lame. What makes him addicting is when you have those nice upgrades, like in Rogue Legacy. And
No, Rogue Legacy was dope, but like, you still got Spelunky, man.
Spelunky's
And like, I
great.
was shit at Spelunky, would still play that for like hours on it.
Gather 20 soul stones. Okay, sure, whatever. I'm just getting them out of these chests. Yeah, I mean, have they really never heard of fixing your character on the screen?
We'll go back in the menu and turn it all the way to the left now.
Well, I don't think it's going to make a difference, but yeah. Like, I think the actual screen shake in the options is like if you get hit, it shakes or something. And not just while you're walking around constantly. Good luck, guys. Killing Floor 2. That is a hot $40 game, a really awesome game. It's actually one of my favorite co-op shooters ever.
Did they
Now
ever
it's
add
Steam
more
cover.
bosses to it?
Yes. Over time, they have added new levels and like not a ton of new bosses, but like they've added at least one or two more than it used to have.
That's good because there's only 2 at launch, and that was really lame.
Agreed. That was stingy. Ayakara. Boo! Transformed to Stitch Monster. You're expected to get inside. Okay. This tutorial's a little wordy. Just teach me how to play.
Oh,
with
power
one
outage
stick
in
and
Manhattan.
shoot with the other. Have solved your puzzle.
Oh, Stitch Monster is really gross looking. Kind of reminds me of Splatterhouse for 360 and PS3. And he throws individual hammers like Thor. And he looks like a pile of butts sewn together. Just butt upon butt. Yes, Darker Player, I do think they'll do a Killing Floor 3 for the next generation. But it'll come out on PC first and then console, because that's just how that developer is. Okay. Alright, prepare to fight. I like the music. Wow, we seriously don't have anybody who wants a PC code?
Dr. Swoboda entered.
Oh, alright, that's more
I
like
have an idea who might win.
I got a
It's
good
gonna be a
feeling
surprise.
Fingers crossed, Swoboda.
about Dr. S.
Hey, I did get an achievement. Rats erected. Now I've got 3 gamer score. Man, this game is so generous.
Handing out those Chivos like they're nothing.
Wouldn't it be funny if it was just like the platinum was like 900 gamer score and it had just like a bunch of 1 gamer score achievements?
Oh, I bet you get like 990 or something from beating the game.
Wouldn't that be? I mean, that actually would be a really funny way to do it. All right, I'm gonna be this ugly butt monster. Yeah, little pup. I just wish we could upgrade your computer a little bit so you could play more stuff, because her computer is super buggy. We got it to run what's that puzzle game with the the like dating and hentai stuff? It's ecchi really, but
There's like a billion of
Yeah,
them.
there's lots of them.
but it was real popular. It's like a Bejeweled type game.
Oh yeah, Hunipop.
Yeah, Hunipop.
Whoa. How did I miss this? What's going
You
on?
never heard of Hunipop?
No, is this
Basically
a
just-
phone game?
Oh, you might like it.
No, it's on
No.
Steam.
For Steam.
It's
Oh,
like
well,
it's
now
free,
that's
and
why
then
I
you get
don't
girls
care.
naked, so it's like a win-win.
Gas.
Yeah, and
What
it's
is
for
this game?
GOG too.
I will use the internet.
Yeah, it has like a dating sim aspect to it. Like you have to go on dates with the girls, and then during the date you do like a puzzle mode. The writing is a little heavy on cussing and weed use, but otherwise it's a good game.
You're gonna have like a sub stream going on here while I download this crap.
Oh, great. Yeah, it's worth playing.
Sexual
Yes.
content. Can I click this page?
Hey, tech guy, how are you?
You have to put in your birthday, January 1st, 1939.
I always do the very oldest year it offers. Usually 1901.
1899.
Oh,
whatever they
forget
got.
that. This is at $14.99. I don't care about boobs that much right
It goes
now.
on, but it goes on sale for like $3 pretty often.
I'll just go
so
play
it's-
my SAO game. I'm sure a boobie will pop out there.
I own it on GOG, so if you wanted to remind me later, maybe we could think of something.
And it works on Mac? Gasp.
Oh, well, that makes me like it less. Okay, so
Yeah.
It works on Linux too. Well, probably.
They-
Linux.
oh, look at this.
Yeah, I
It's got
think
a
it
little-
was on Linux. Let me click.
Wow, look, it has a
Linux and Mac
minigame,
are
guys.
the same.
Yeah, it's got SteamOS and Linux. Yes.
Don't be fooled. They're the same.
Look, a Space Invaders clone in the
Yeah, but
shop.
mine is pretty and super expensive. So,
Yes, severely overpriced and with less games to play.
but I didn't get it for a game. I got it so I could use the internet.
Oh, I thought you were going to say for video editing, because that would be a good reason.
Yeah, that's like
Actually,
one
I
reason
did.
to
I got
have
it
a
for
Mac.
journalism school.
Oh, cool. Fair.
You're screwed.
You don't need video Macs for video editing.
You don't need them.
I mean, you don't, but
but
they're
it's
good at it.
nice.
Yeah.
No,
Also,
it's all
when your
software.
entire
You
department is
crazy
mouse.
people. The hardware's been the same thing the last 20 years.
And you get one whole mouse
There's
button,
no
right?
difference now, people.
Isn't it- don't
No,
they
not one. They've got real mouses and junk now. That's
Oh,
not-
good. That was really annoying when they just kept on with only one mouse button. Like,
Yeah,
that was some
and
kind of advantage.
That was weird. Like I will flat out give you.
Oh, I
there's a
didn't
lot
know
of weird ass
that.
things
I didn't
about
know that was a thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for years and years.
they refused to have a right click for a really long time, and they still
Interesting.
default their computers to not use it. Or at least when I
Yeah.
bought mine, it's been a couple years, but
So if you like
I don't
Space
know anything
Invaders,
about Max.
there's not much to know. You just kind of open them up and they work, so it's cool.
Yeah.
I don't
Hey,
have
Joe
to
Yeah,
knows
but
here.
like the whole
Wait,
the whole
I don't have to
operating
have
system,
like
you have to
7
relearn.
years of conversation to figure out how my Mac works. It's really nice.
No, but you got a nice kernel system that you could crash releasing.
and you can barely run
mean-
any games. Yay.
Sure, if you want, but
Hey,
that's
there's a
what my
guy here
PlayStation is for.
Called Weeaboo Hair. That's a fun name.
Oh, yeah.
I have
he,
weeaboo hair now.
he followed
Yeah.
the stream a while ago.
Sage with the purple weeaboo hair.
Weeboo here, why don't you introduce yourself? We'd love to know more about you.
Is your hair purple?
Tell us what your 4 favorite animes are, because we know you watch at least 4.
Well, speaking of animes, if anybody likes Cowboy Bebop, Amazon Video on Demand has the whole series on sale for $5 today, and that is a very good price.
iTunes too.
And iTunes. Yeah. So, I mean, good way to check out. It's kind of like a action sci-fi show. People say it's very good. And they're making a Netflix live-action adaptation starring John Cho. Who
Oh,
you
yeah, I
might
forgot
remember.
about
Yeah, he played. Didn't he play both Harold and Kumar in the Harold and Kumar movies?
Isn't Cowboy Bebop has that pig from Ninja Turtles in it?
That's right, and he wears a cowboy hat. That's how they got the
Yes.
name. Okay, so I would assume there's an achievement for this Space Invaders clone. Does anybody know? Darker Player, can you tell me if there's an achievement for it? I'm interested.
Lil Pup has less than 2 eyes. Or more than 2 eyes.
No, because he'll just play Space Invaders the rest of the stream.
Why do I have 2 friends that own this silly Honey Pop game? All
I like it.
because that's the type of friends you have.
Well,
Sage.
first of all,
Wait,
I like...
you want to know who the second one is, Tyler? It's
Yeah, who?
Fatality.
It's,
Of all
it's
the
That
been,
sounds about
it was a
exactly
very popular
right.
game like
Yeah,
10
it's
years ago.
it's actually a popular game. Like it has the the dating sim aspect
That's
makes
what
it kind
they
of
would
engaging.
say.
Yeah. I'm shocked that Ninja
I'm
Scroll
a
was the
giant
first one.
weeb, and you guys are still tisk. Add to my
Anyway,
wish list. I'm judging you as I add it to my wish list.
yeah, like I said, I like it. There's too much cussing in the writing. You know, like whoever made the game probably like swears every other sentence.
Do you have
Hey,
like
it's me.
a raw turkey on your head? What on earth is your character right now?
I told you he looks like a pile of butts.
It looks awful.
Frankenstein.
Yeah, he's supposed to be like Frankenstein, but yes, he looks awful. It is an ugly art style.
Looks a little
I'll
better
say
front
that.
ways, but back ways is not good.
I know people like that. All right, here we go.
Boss time. Oh, not boss time.
Nope, just a bunch of enemies. So that Space Invaders clone, you can actually earn gold, which you can then use to buy upgrades and stuff. So you could just sit there and get your retro on and get an advantage that way. So I like that. Nice
It
option
sounds
to
like
have.
it sounds like my mortal enemy Pitfall Harry is watching the stream. So
Oh hey,
I'll just
Oh,
use this
boy.
time to mention that I insulted him very strongly in Discord and that he had no good comeback, and I clearly won. I clearly won the exchange. Let's put it that way.
nice job, Tyler.
Thank you.
Pitfall Harry, we have recently learned, absolutely hates the concept of building computers.
It's a terrifying and awful and stupid concept. I said it.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna go buy another weapon, I guess. Should I buy a weapon? I got this hammer, but
You're doing good with the hammer.
yeah. Let me see. Maybe I can buy armor. I think armor might have been an option. Yeah, small armor for 25.
Yeah, that's what we were mentioning, Weeaboo Hair. You still haven't mentioned your top 5 animes.
Yeah, no, Weeboo Hair, tell us about yourself. I'd like to get to know you. I'm glad you've been coming back to the stream. +2 armor. Alright, max health +2. Cool. So it looks like going back to the shop to heal and things like that is part of the experience. So that's different.
Yeah, how
some
do you
of these
get back
games.
to the shop? Like,
Just
does
walk
every
right
level
there.
have access to a shop?
Well, that's a good question. We haven't gotten far enough in the game to know, but it's always at the start when you start a game. So far, so good. I mean, tech guy, if I wasn't like kind of a public personality, maybe it would be. But no, we're nice and happy around here.
It's all lies. Don't listen.
So you guys know I've been working a summer job, and
At the taco stand?
yeah, and I'm really enjoying the part where I make more
It
money
doesn't
from
count.
it.
They don't have money though. How
I mean, the money is good because I'm getting that money, and I'm still getting my monthly teacher paycheck, and that is great because I can actually like buy a few things now and then instead of just being poor all the time.
Like,
However-
However, Steelbook?
Yeah, well, like that, but also like Aquabats things, you know. Anyway, they've been making me close lately though, and I don't mind telling you that I absolutely hate closing.
extra 30 minutes of doing stuff.
Yeah, so no, I mean I get out of there at 2 or 3 in the morning when we close.
Yikes.
Yeah,
Did they
after
close 1 in the morning?
Yes, and
Mhm,
then
so
it
it's an
still
hour,
takes
yeah.
quite a while after that. Sometimes 2.5 hours after. It's rough. I don't like it. Like I guess it's my like circadian clock or rhythm or whatever you call it. You know, but like I just don't feel like working anymore after say midnight-ish, you know, so it's just a long day. Oh, that's alright, Weeboo Hair. Well, you've told us you have a 3-year-old. That's interesting information. You can fill in the rest later. And again, I really appreciate you joining us.
Simius has never heard of Aquabats.
Really?
Yeah?
Aquabats? What's that?
It's an Aquabat. Is that
So
an
we've learned
enemy,
today on the stream.
an enemy in Legend of Zelda in the water temple?
Everything exists.
Oh, okay,
Well,
that
it
makes
is
sense.
that, but it's also my favorite band in the world.
Isn't
And-
liking Aquabats as your favorite band like similar to saying like Weird Al is your favorite band?
It's kind of like that, except
Better, that
Aqua-
means yes.
No, I mean like Weird Al is a parody artist, right? Like his main
But
thing
he's
is that
still
he
a
parodies
musician?
songs. Yeah, no, he's a very talented musician, and he's friends with the Aquabats too. Like he's appeared in some of their videos and stuff.
But I remember when I was like 11 years old, I thought that Weird Al was the best band in the world.
Weird Al is actually Lil Pup's favorite musical artist. Nice, a real knee slapper. I'm very happy to hear that. Awesome. Somebody freaking has heard of the Aquabats. Yeah, no, their
Creed
shtick.
is a quality band, Simius.
Whoa. Let's not say things we can't take back, Tyler.
Only topped by Smash Mouth.
Oh, God.
Hey now, you're an all-star.
That's right.
I don't listen to music, so.
Ouch.
Imagine.
Two words for you.
couldn't be
Smash.
me.
Mouth.
That's probably because they have one concert venue.
They only have one
your
CD
town.
in New
Yeah.
Mexico.
Yeah, exactly. They got that
And then
one
change
CD per
And
year.
it changes out once a month.
Ouch. That's what I was thinking.
Next month is Whitney Houston Bodyguard soundtrack.
Please.
They
Let this man
remade
be
it
introduced to greatness.
with Samuel Jackson and
Okay, guys, real quick, I'll tell you the
Ryan Reynolds.
Aquabats.
you should look at the poster for that movie. It's hilarious.
They are a band that was originally a ska band, and now they're more like pop
See,
punk.
there's the first time you lost me. You said it already. I'm gone. I'm out.
There's nothing wrong with
I'm
ska.
quitting.
But anyway, they're not
Remains in
ska
the room.
anymore, so now they're pop punk. But their whole shtick is that they are both a band and superheroes. You know, like they are supposed to be superheroes, and they wear these, you know, silly Power Rangers like costumes. And they even had a TV show that ran for 2.5 years, which is about them as a band traveling around and like fighting crime and stuff, kind of like Josie and the Pussycats or something, but mixed with Power Rangers. And it's a lot of fun. That's all I can say. Some of their songs are very funny, not all of them, but one thing about them is that they are specifically designed to appeal to both kids and adults, you know, so like there's a lot of little kids. At the concert, 3 kids got to go up on stage, and then they had them crowd surf on these inflatable pizza slices. It was really neat. And what else about them? The main guy, Christian Jacobs, the creator of the band, he is also co-creator of Yo Gabba Gabba, and he's friends with the guys from Homestar Runner and stuff. So
These
he's
are all things that I'm not.
Homestar Runner's good. I'll give it.
Yeah, Homestar Runner is one. Dude, there's an episode.
Everything that Paul is mentioning is like the list of the 10 whitest things of all time. He's basically going in order.
Okay, so there's a reason
they're
why
very
I don't
white.
care.
Yes,
but
no.
Homestar Runner's good.
Yes, Homestar Runner is good, and there is an episode of the show in which Strong Bad appears, like live action Strong Bad, the real guy who does his voice and everything in the episode. So that's a treat. And anyway, so let's see here. But anyway, seeing them in concert, it was a really wonderful experience, and I bought some cool merch, and I got to high-five the lead guy in the band, and I got to mosh. I was just trying to be up at the front so I could see him and maybe get that high-five kind of thing going, you know? But then there's a mosh pit, like, right around me, and so I got into that, and that was made even better because there were these this couple of girls, you know, they're a couple, and they, you know, kept bumping into them. That was all right. Anyway, moshing is fun. I hadn't planned to do it, but it was cool to do that again after all these years.
It's not a 600 episode animated Japanese show, so Sage is not.
It's exactly true. Are we talking about 600 episode Japanese shows? Because I could go on for hours.
Sage will go forever on that.
But yeah,
if you Aquabats or anything.
If you can have
That's
a
because there's
sense
600
of
episodes. Like, just giving the episode name can last an hour.
several of the episodes are free on their YouTube channel, and they're really funny. Like, they're just funny and fun and energetic, and yeah, I highly recommend checking it out someday.
But as they get more powerful, does their hair change color?
No.
Okay,
It's like loosely,
Sage is checked out.
like I said, it's loosely inspired by things like Power Rangers.
Well, the
like,
other way was if they got more naked as they sang more.
Yeah,
Also,
yeah.
that would be an interest.
That would work for Sage too.
right, but they're a kid-friendly thing. Like, there's no cussing. And
Are
it's
you telling
always
me that's
lighthearted.
not kid friendly?
We just said less clothing. We didn't say naked.
They're basically the Hunie Pop of music.
Hey, I made it to level 2, guys. So, I should go back and pay 25 to that book and see what happens before we go to level 2.
Yeah, pay the book.
Gotta pay the book. But what's your thoughts on Power Rangers, Age, since you like some Japanese things?
I'm actually pretty okay with Power Rangers. I've never been super into it.
I think she was a
except
little
for
young
when I was like a kid. I watched the first season that they aired here, and then past that I'm not like a Sentai Warrior kind of.
Go watch the new movie.
Okay, but you're kind of you're at a similar level to me. I probably like them just like 10% more than you. But anyway, then you might actually appreciate their show because it has a lot of cool Japanese influences, and it's silly. So, what's not to like? All right, so I got reward Orc Fairy, whatever that is, accept. Uh-oh. I got sent to like a special level and I have a time limit. Let's see how this goes.
No doubt it will go well.
Yeah, you're gonna get a code for someone
crap.
to beat it too.
Yeah, so that'll be nice. This is a fun game so far. The screen shake thing is annoying and it is a bit ugly, but other than that...
There's a screen shake? I haven't noticed a screen shake.
No, you don't see it bobbing around whenever I
can see it. It's not the most annoying one that I've seen.
It's the following of the character. He doesn't like
I haven't really been paying attention.
That's fair.
I like the movement.
Best co-host ever.
No,
It's
I
very-
liked the Power Rangers movie too.
Nuclear
Well,
throne.
Yeah. It's Nuclear Throne and,
It's all
like I
of
said,
them, but-
Binding of Isaac.
I didn't
Enter
like
the
Isaac
Gungeon.
though.
It's
Literally.
not like Binding of Isaac because that has that hardcore Zelda style one room structure. You know, like one room per screen.
Literally
This
the 14 dozen other top-down twin
this is
stick
more like
roguelikes.
Enter the Gungeon. It's more like that. Man, I'm getting
This
hit from
seems
more. God knows
less annoying than Gungeon though.
It does look better than what's that one that looks real bad, but everyone likes Nuclear Throne.
Nuclear Throne does look bad, flat
yeah,
out.
it's
It's
really
a
bad
cool
looking.
game, but it looks bad.
where. I'm not familiar with that game.
Classic Vlambeer.
Vlambeer.
It was Nuclear Throne was really big for a while.
Yeah, it
until-
was. It was popular.
Like-
They were really early still in the roguelike thing. Now, like every third game that releases.
Well, yeah,
is a
now
roguelike.
now everyone's doing one.
Because it's an addictive structure for a game.
It is, and it's easy. Like, I mean, once you
very
know
nice
how to
feedback
code
loop.
procedural generation, like coding becomes the creating the game comes 100 times easier.
Yeah, I think so. Hey, Simius. Yeah, no, I am recommending this game. If you like this style of game, it is pretty dang fun so far.
Simius would never play it because it would be too hard for him to get all the achievements in.
Oh, yeah, he's all...
He would just feel outrage every time he saw one score achieved.
Yeah, those one gamer
Well,
score
at least on
achievements.
PlayStation, they would be bronze,
That's true.
He could just play it on Xbox and not have to care.
or on his alternate profile that we all know he has.
He probably does.
Oh, well, look. Transformation unlocked. Orc Fairy. So I just unlocked a new character. Rad.
Save that code.
Grand Theft Auto 5 was easy. I got that platinum. I got that 100% in about 10,
Isn't that a really long
10
one, though?
15 hours.
10, 15 hours, okay.
Something like that. Sage, don't ruin my narrative when I'm talking to Simius.
Let me go back to the shop.
Even
Where's
I
your
know
shop
that one
key
was
exit?
dumb.
I'm trying to insult Simius. I don't need
Just
your...
call him a weeb and move on. It's
He is a
fine.
weeb. The entire Infocom collection. Do you know what Infocom is, Paul?
Yeah, they used to make, what, point-and-click adventure games or something?
Yeah, he has the whole set or something because he's a huge nerd.
Is that a fact? Okay, I got a little bit of... Wait, I don't think it actually gave me the... Oh, I have to activate it.
All right, I'll be right back. I need to get some more water.
Okay. I miss Tyler.
He might come back eventually.
We can only hope.
Or he's gone to the store to get milk and we'll see him in probably 20 years.
He'll get lost.
As long as he's not doing that thing where you, like,
Brazil
spit
or
in the
something.
milk. Isn't that this weird new trend, that, like, you spit in grocery store food?
No, it's eating ice cream now.
No, they're spitting in things too. Don't
Yeah.
underestimate the internet. I also saw one about peeing on produce, so like they're just
Oh
getting...
my god.
Yep.
You always do need to rinse your produce anyway, but that's horrible. So I have Kara. What does that do? I'm gonna click on it. It just warped me. Oh, I see. That thing, it creates a warp point, and plus it sent me to that one thing. I don't quite know what the structure... But I made it to level 2, so that's good. Spitting in mouthwash? Oh, man.
I saw one they were just spitting in tea. It was actually really disgusting. I didn't see
And people will
mouthwash.
do whatever. It's like, oh, it's not my fault. It's their fault. It's fun.
Okay. Yeah, well, those people may or may not deserve to live. Oh, well. Let's see.
Spitting in mouthwash would be fine because the alcohol content would just
But
disinfect it anyway.
That's still
I
disgusting.
think most mouthwashes come with a safety seal, though.
Next, you're gonna
Yeah.
be...
Well, I
That's
mean,
true.
even like the tea, like I mean,
Yeah,
if
most
you bought
stuff
that
that-
bottle of tea, if you weren't paying attention, or if you were paying attention the first time you opened it, you would notice.
Yeah,
it.
you would know.
It off.
And I would 100% know that it had been tampered with and would not
Yeah.
touch it. But the ice cream is the weird thing, because they don't
But yeah,
always
well,
seal
but I mean, the
those.
video I saw with the girl licking the ice cream, I mean, she can lick my ice cream whenever she wants.
Well,
That's
some
fair.
ice cream do, and that's the other thing is some people aren't even, are taking off the safety seals, but because some people don't even pay attention to the safety seals.
Yeah, I mean, I can do that. I'm sure I've like not paid attention to opening my orange juice before.
No, I
Whether
know
I
when
actually
there's a
heard it
safety
snap
seal
or not.
and that it's like supposed to be in there. I'm kind of weird about it.
Oh,
But yeah, what Sage was saying is funny. It's one of these times I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna run out for a pack of smokes, and then I'll just never come back to the stream.
So, since... Oh, I met a boss or a mini-boss. That's interesting.
Nice.
Yeah.
Octopus, that's a pretty clever boss. I definitely haven't fought that in every game I've ever played in my life.
Oh, God, Tyler, why are you so critical today?
I don't know.
He doesn't have to reinvent the wheel.
Do they have a dodge mechanic in this though? Not that
That'd be
it's
cool,
as hard
but
to
it
dodge.
doesn't look like it. Yeah, it's been pretty
One of the
simple so
characters
far.
might.
This guy's left trigger
No,
ability
I
makes
like
him
the
dash
button.
forward
Here.
as an attack, which I guess you also could use as a dodge. Hey, I beat the boss without getting hit, and I got some... Oh, crap, then I got hit by a regular enemy right after because they didn't disappear. That's not cool. Die! Stay dead forever. Plus 2% attack speed to pickable weapons. Is that permanent? That'd be nice. Movement
Tyler
speed,
would take a
2%.
bath in a salt lake, but He's kind of from Utah. No, bad joke. I take it back.
Yeah, isn't that just like the normal way they?
Yeah,
brew
like
over
our water, our tap water is like % salt. It just is all connected to the Great Salt Lake.
there?
It's the only water we have. out
Desalinate
here.
it.
It's the desert.
So this particular guy, he moves real. I mean, he fires real slowly. So when there's a lot of enemies, he's at a disadvantage.
Is this multiplayer?
That's a good question. I didn't see anything about it, but if it was, that'd be nice. Anybody know for sure?
No, but it did have that built-in score / speed run.
Well, that's something.
Well, I
Oh,
googled the
Rebecca's.
multiplayer. It says local, maybe.
It does say there's local, or
Well, that
Just
one was
clicked
cool. He scattered a
Just
bunch
look
of
on this
bugs all
Steam
over the
page.
place.
Yeah,
that was
that was
sweet.
It'll tell you real fast.
Yeah, it
All I have to
says
do-
local multiplayer and local co-op
well, cool.
on the Xbox page. So that's kinda
Sweet.
cool.
I appreciate
This-
that.
This looks pretty good. I mean,
So you could play with friends too.
like I said, this type of
Ha,
game is a download
friends.
dozen at this point, but this does look like a little bit higher quality one.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad at all.
Hey, how'd I get full health? I don't know what I did to get full health.
Yeah,
might
it
get
also
full health
looks
at the end of the
easy.
level.
Like a lot of these games are really hard, but the fact
Oh, yeah.
of all is
They
having
want you to just
success
die
means
a
it
whole
must be
bunch.
crazy
the first
easy.
hour.
I like this kind of game. Dang it. Tyler,
Yeah.
you know,
Looks very dungeony, but without the sense of dying every 3 feet.
Tyler's throwing shade.
That's right.
I think it's 15 on most platforms right
Jerk.
Oh, did you be? I've been playing Monster Boy. Didn't you review that, Paul?
Actually, shamefully, I didn't review it. I really would have liked to have. How do you like it?
Huh. I like it a lot. I thought you played Monster Boy. Did you play the other one?
See, Monster Boy is an unofficial sequel to the game that I played, which was Wonder Boy 3: The Dragon's Trap HD.
Oh, that's right. Okay, that's right. Yes, Monster Boy is the one I'm playing. It's really, really good.
Nice.
Is that the one that was just on sale?
It was on sale at GameStop.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
where I got
okay.
it.
Yeah, and even PlayAsia had the like physical copy of it on sale for 10 for a while.
Nice.
Yeah, seems like a good price. Because isn't it 40 new?
Yeah, it's
Don't
40
back up
bucks
into those
here
parts.
retail.
And would you say it approaches that level of quality?
$40 is a lot of money. Do you know how many Funko Pops you could buy for $40?
Depends. Are you using
Sometimes
your illicit
0. That's
Facebook
nowhere
chats?
near enough.
But tell me what you like about it.
The puzzles are really good. Like, they're pretty clever, and what I like about it is it's not crazy easy. Like, when you die and respawn at the save point, like, you have the same amount of health that you had when you got to the save point, so you don't just like get rewarded for dying by getting full health. So I like that it's actually challenging.
Yeah, you know, I had that problem with, there was an Xbox Summer of Arcade game. It was like one that looked kind of like Dark Souls or something, but it was like Norse mythology. And anyway, whatever the game was, you could get to a boss with low health, and every time you die, you still come back with low health, and it's not enough health to beat the boss, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, it's called Bloodforge.
yeah, and they eventually fixed that, I believe, with an update.
I played it
but-
just normal. It was fantastic. I really enjoyed it. Just the regular version of the game.
Yeah, I just didn't like that aspect of it. In that particular game, you could actually be like, you're restarting and restarting, but you never have the resources needed to win, you know what I'm saying? If you got there in that state of health.
Hey, if you wanted something different, Tyler, see this in this game, the exploding barrels are not red; they're green.
That's true.
That's fantastic.
Is that kind of Doom-like? I don't know if it is or isn't.
Doom? I've never heard of it. What is that?
Oh, it's a puzzle game. You'd love it.
Nice.
Yeah, with dating elements and girls in bikinis.
That's a Sage game.
Oh, good point. Hey, what's that sound?
What? I should
Thank you for
listen.
the follow. Who followed Labyrinth? Labyrinth, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it.
Labyrinth, though. What did that say? Oh, Labyrinth?
Of
Nem.
Nem.
Nem. What's a Nem?
Oh no. What?
Is it a labyrinth reference? I'm gonna guess.
Is that like Ni, the Knights Who Sing Ni?
And it's
Or
not
the Secret of Nim?
Secret of Nim either, because that's with an H.
Yeah, NIMH. Yeah, what does your name come from, Labyrinth, if you don't mind explaining it?
Oh, Ray Park is here. Sweet. Darth
Yay,
Maul,
Ray Park.
the original
Oh,
Darth
look at that.
Maul.
Yes. What happens to a toad when you shoot it with lightning? The same thing as what happens to everything else.
Nothing.
Ray Park.
What is that
Yes.
from?
The
X-Men.
first X-Men movie. Yeah, because you know he played Toad, and it was
He
like
even
this,
did the Darth
Oh, he
Maul
did?
little
That's
thing.
cool.
Yeah,
in
and
the
there was this
elevator. Yeah.
this joke. It was written by Joss Whedon because he wrote the first draft of the screenplay, and then somebody else took it and made it worse. And anyway, that line of his survived in the movie, but it was like Halle Berry just totally butchered it. So
You leave
Yeah,
Halle
she's-
Berry alone.
She's a really
Leave her
fantastic
alone.
actor. Since
yeah,
Sage
yeah.
is here, I'll leave it
Hey,
at
Catwoman.
Exactly
the movie is the
fantastic.
most
You-
popular.
fantastic
Okay.
looking.
Talk about
Halle
Catwoman all
Berry
you
is
want.
like
Yep.
Sage's
Halle Berry is the
life
most
role
popular
model.
Catwoman.
Oh,
Halle
really?
Berry is my
Yep.
life role motto.
I mix Halle Berry up with the Little Mermaid girl because they have basically the same name, so that's confusing.
No, that's
They're
Halle
different spelling.
Bailey.
Yeah, it's
Jesus.
like-
Her name's
Yeah,
really
that's what
Holly
I said.
Bailey.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
Yeah.
the same
Halle
name.
Bailey.
and-
It
That
is
can't
not
be
the
a real
same
name.
Dear John.
I
Yeah.
bet you $20 that that's not a real name.
It probably isn't her real name. I actually
Yeah, I
have
don't
no
think it
idea.
is
But
either.
She's only a teenager. Probably is. She can't legally change her name yet.
Yeah, and-
so
and
I'm
we talked-
spelling it wrong because I searched Holly Bailey and it's just some white chick. So what is it?
Just look for the Little Mermaid
BAILLIE or something.
See, it's not even spelled right. But we talked about her casting in last week's episode, and both Tyler and I come down in favor of her being cast for that role, and everybody who disagrees with it is being racist.
Yes. Hard stop. I will fight you.
Actress.
Definitely.
If I have to fight Chad,
I wasn't.
I'll fight
I wasn't
Chad.
here last week, but I mean, I do agree.
Yeah, you were.
I was.
Yeah.
I think I was off last week.
No, last week you had been off for 2 weeks, and then you came back last week. We did Dangerous Driving, remember?
Oh yeah,
That
Kid was
wonderful
off.
racing game that's not balls hard at all. Well, yes, that is, Disney has figured out a formula to make money with, and they're just going to keep on, abusing that formula or
Yeah, they're gonna
exploiting
keep.
it.
I don't even like the formula at all. I haven't watched. Actually, have watched one of the live-action remakes, but that's
Yeah,
it.
Brian. I mean, I think that's what Paul was addressing too. Like, they're not going. I mean, Disney does still make new movies, so you can't fault them. Maybe it's not from the Disney line directly, but there's new Star Wars movies, there's new Marvel movies, etc. But from the Disney main line, they are definitely going back to the well over and over again with the remakes and stuff. But I mean, Disney's in it to make money, and they make a lot of it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
I mean,
making a ton. I watched the Jungle
Yeah.
Book one.
Yeah, I
Did you
heard that
like
one
it?
was good.
That one wasn't bad. I like that one. I haven't seen any
Yeah.
of the others though.
I want to see Aladdin,
I want to see Aladdin too.
Right, and Beauty and the Beast was, tolerable, but not good, it doesn't need to exist.
My husband refuses to let us watch Beauty and the Beast.
Why?
He's
He's too
very
attached to the
musically.
cartoon, probably.
No, not even too attached to the cartoon. He's very musically he likes musicals and junk like that, and he wants to murder her for what she's done.
Oh yeah,
Is-
I
is
heard
it
that
bad
she wasn't
singing?
a very good singer in it.
Oh, yeah, I forgot all about that.
Yeah, if
I
you're
just-
not classically trained or whatever, you probably
might
don't
not
give
know.
a shit. But
it's
he
weird.
has a
that
little
they-
bit of training, and it drives him
Ah.
insane when somebody's horrible.
Who is it?
Interesting.
Emma Watson.
Yeah.
So that must be like Les Miserables, the one with Hugh Jackman apparently had some bad singing.
Well,
Yeah,
Hugh
he
Jackman's
gets mad
a
at
good
that
singer.
one too. No,
Yeah,
Hugh
is he?
Jackman is a good singer, but he's not a classical singer. There's a
What
Well,
about
he's
the
in all sorts of
Cannibal
musicals, though.
Barbershop movie? Has you seen that one?
which
Oh
one?
my.
The barbershop that eats people.
Little Shop of-
Little
that's
Shop
not
of
Little
Horrors?
Shop of Horrors?
No,
No.
Or do you
one
mean
that-
Barbershop? I got dragged
Johnny
to
Depp
the.
one? He
Yeah,
doesn't
the
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
Depp one.
Sweeney Todd.
He's
I
not a
liked it.
big fan of most commercial movies.
Sweeney Todd was
musicals.
really bad.
I didn't even like Sweeney Todd, and I was absolutely in love
The
with Johnny
story
Depp.
of Sweeney Todd was
Really?
good, but the music didn't do anything for me.
Yeah,
And-
that's
and
well
the
because
singing
it's Danny
was
Elfman
bad,
music.
too.
So Danny Elfman has written 3 songs in his life, and every other song he ever has written sounds just like those.
I want to see Yesterday though. I like the guy's voice in that.
Yesterday was so good. I haven't talked about that on stream, have I?
Does it
It-
does it really survive as a 100-minute movie? To me, it feels like a really good Black Mirror sketch or 40-minute type thing. But
Yeah,
is it
it
pretty strong
doesn't-
as a whole?
Yeah, it doesn't overstay its welcome. Like, most of the songs don't get fully sung, you know, so, like, it's not like padding the story out with, like, full songs, you know? Like, he'll sing a good portion of them, but, you know, at some points they just do a part of it. But the acting is really good. Like, the main guy, very charismatic, and, like, I cared about his situation, and there's a good love story to it. And, you know, there's some real treats for Beatles fans that I think they will enjoy, you know, a little surprise twist or two. And, yeah, the ending did not do what I expected it to do. Like, if I say what I expected it to do, it would spoil the movie. But, like, most movies would do what I expected it to do. And instead it had not an unhappy ending, but it just did something different. So
It
I was
literally
impressed by
took me until the moment you said the Beatles to realize what movie you were talking about.
that. Yeah, yesterday, the story of the movie, in case people don't know, is there's this guy who's a struggling singer. Like, he's good. He has this manager who has a crush on him, and she's been his friend for a long time. But nobody, you know, he just can't get a break. And then he's about to give up, and he gets hit by a bus. And then when he wakes up and just a few things have changed. It's like he's in a slightly alternate universe. And the main thing that has changed is no one else remembers the Beatles. So he knows these Beatles songs, and when he plays them for somebody, they're like amazed because, you know, people love those songs. And so then he uses that to achieve stardom. And then, you know, like, obviously there's feelings of guilt and stuff, and people are thinking he's a genius, and he's not really a genius per se. And yeah, it's just really, really great movie, and I cried a little bit, and you should definitely watch it if you like the Beatles or just if you think that plot sounds intriguing. So anyway,
The portal, Paul.
Sorry. Yeah, I know. I was talking too much. I was real into that
So
story.
it's like Hot Tub Time Machine, where the guy reinvents Google with his name.
Oh man, I don't get to go back and redo that thing to unlock the character. I'm just screwed out of it. That sucks.
Sage.
What? What'd she say?
It would be you.
Oh, Sage.
I stand by my comments.
No, you're so wrong.
Yeah, no, that's...
Again, I don't listen to music, so I've never listened to him. So
That's even
All right,
worse
Bob Jones.
somehow.
Yeah, Bob Jones, don't you want to get married and stuff eventually? You got to do a little bit of mainstream stuff.
There's
so
no
you can
way people would
have
hate the
things in
Beatles
common with. Yeah,
today. People would love the Beatles. Their music is so modern, especially the newer stuff. Like the old crap. I mean, get out of here with the old crap.
Oh,
But
crap.
their like last 5 albums are very modern.
Are you being serious?
Mm-hmm.
how long did they make music before they started dying off?
10, 15 years.
I mean, yeah, they broke up a decade before John Lennon died.
Oh, okay. I thought they broke up because one of them died.
No,
No, they broke up
They got
because
because they were all
John
divas.
Lennon
and
was taking it
fights.
in weird new directions.
Yeah, Simius, I really liked that, by the way. That part of Star Trek 4, which is one of my absolute favorite Star Trek movie, but that was a great little scene.
The whale one?
Yeah, that's my favorite. It's just so fun and charming, and yeah.
The old one, 6, is my favorite.
6 is also extremely good. I just
Yeah,
like the
it's like
humor and stuff
every
in
even
four.
numbered one is pretty good, right?
Yes, of the original series.
Yeah,
This
so
guy's kicking my
64 they came to the US apparently, according to Brian. Sounds right. And then that was still when they were still on their like boy band style, where like all
I
their
liked-
songs kind of sounded similar. And
Yeah, I liked that phase better myself.
oh, you are insane.
I like that classical music, and I don't like drugs, you know. So that's just that's
No,
me.
you don't have to like drugs to like the Beatles.
Yeah, but no, they're like.
I
high
wouldn't
off their
even say you
butts and
have
all
to
that.
like drugs to like the
I'm the
Beatles. And I don't even
walrus,
like
blah,
the
blah, blah.
Beatles.
No, I mean the lyrics just devolve into nonsense in their later albums, which some people enjoy. I don't personally enjoy that aspect of it.
Everyone here is wrong, and I should
Yeah,
leave right
I-
now because you're,
No, I'm not saying I hate
Do
that
it.
music.
because
It's
you're
just
all
not as
making
good
me
to
angry.
Do it, coward.
Hey, Alejandro. We were just talking
Covered
about
at
the Beatles and
24,000
stuff, little
damage.
pup.
Simius and I are gonna go postal on the rest of this.
Are you? Dare you? I dare you.
I'll do it. I'm not
You
afraid.
have my
Sage.
address. I'll fight you.
That's right.
No,
Did you get
we're
that
not
back
hating
into
on the
my-
Beatles. Sage apparently doesn't like them. Bob Jones claims
I
not
am
to have
hating on
heard
the
them.
Beatles. I said it.
Sage
Yeah,
is just
no.
Sage's just doing that thing where it's like trendy to
Yeah, you
I
are
actually
just
have
being
literally.
Sage.
I'm not being trendy. I've literally never liked the Beatles.
I'm picking Gauntlet mode. But I mean, they have all these different sound phases, you know, so like it's perfect. It's not
Drink some water,
unreasonable
Paul.
to like one phase and not like another.
Which
oh,
the-
sure.
Right.
Glove,
Yeah,
glove, glove.
no, it's not at all.
The Beatles were the One Direction of the '60s. Changed my mind. You owe.
In the early, yeah, they were very
They were a boy band.
band
Yeah.
in the early '60s, absolutely. But that music to me doesn't do anything for me. Like for me, it's 65,
Dang.
66,
So
Rubber
pretty.
Soul, and everything from there on.
Okay, this part is multiplayer. I think the main game may not be multiplayer. India, you want to play with me?
What?
This game, Hellmut, the badass from Hell.
You gonna try some multiplayer?
Why is it called Hellmut, the badass from hell?
Because the character's a dog.
I think your
No, it's
skull.
not. It's a Frankenstein.
Yeah.
That's what I thought too.
No,
but
well,
is
No,
he a
no,
dog?
different
you're
ones.
you're a skull, and you can inhabit different bodies. Those are the unlockable characters. So I guess the skull's name is Helmet.
In the promo stuff
He's
for all
like
the
head,
game, you're
helmet.
playing as a dog.
That's what I thought. It was like Hellmut. Like
Yeah.
that would have actually been clever.
Get your brother to
Remember-
come play with me then.
I remember having that conversation.
Tell him to come down and play with me, please. Just tell him. All right. So now the gauntlet is like a horde mode where you're trying to protect this thing. Yeah,
Lord mode's so
but
stupid.
But I still think you should watch Yesterday, whether or not you have a personal attachment to the Beatles. I think you know, if you like good movies that have like a musical component, a little bit of romance and stuff. And,
I will
and
say,
yeah,
I
a
actually
little
like
bit
the
of fantasy.
last one they did with the Beatles. What the
Across the
London
Universe?
cover. Yeah, that one.
That one
Yeah,
was
me-
weird. Like
me
the
and
movie
Lil
itself
Weird,
was
but I
weird.
kind of like
together.
it.
Yeah, the music is good.
I
Your
like
husband
that
probably
one.
wouldn't like it, but the singing was okay.
Yeah,
It wasn't
I
great.
probably
Some was
didn't,
better
to be
than
honest.
others.
Just ask him to do it, baby.
I
girl.
am
Don't-
notoriously
can't talk.
trash with my musical preference. I was fucking in love with Mamma Mia for like a summer.
Oh, I haven't
Like
seen
I
that.
am garbage
I'm-
at musicals.
I'm
I
shocked
watched
your-
Mamma
your
Mia like
Classic
nonstop.
musical husband agreed to marry you with you admitting that.
You know, and he was well aware.
She didn't tell
Yeah.
him until afterwards.
Yeah, exactly right. She's like, I like Mamma Mia, and he's like, look for notes
He's like,
online and
"Divorce,
stuff.
divorce now." No, he knows I'm like absolutely obsessed with Mamma Mia and Moulin Rouge, and
Yeah.
they're terrible.
I
as
like
far as
Moulin
singing.
Rouge, I don't
I've
think
seen that in a
that
long
one's
time.
that
Not-
bad.
Okay, not all of the songs in that one are bad, but I will flat out admit that it was a chunk
I
of
didn't like
bad
Chicago
singing.
at all.
I
I haven't
didn't see
actually
that.
seen Chicago,
You're
so
not missing anything.
Hey, Heaven Smile.
I did like New York, New York. That one had some good music in it.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't
That's
see a
about
lot
all
of
the
musicals,
musicals I've
guys.
seen.
Yeah, I've seen Moulin Rouge, I've seen South Park, I've seen Across the Universe. I don't know Sounds of Music a long time ago as a kid. I don't know
most
if I've
of the
seen many
musicals
beyond
I
that.
saw, I was like forced to watch the first time because I just didn't watch them, and my friends just kind of like kidnapped me and forced me to sit down in college.
Ha. So I don't have enough money to buy anything. Oh, but I can play the little Space Invaders. Let's do that.
And she's like, but we're finding out that Goku is Piccolo's son. We could be watching that right now instead of Mamma Mia.
I
Oh,
was
yeah.
literally me. I was like, I
And-
want to play my DS, guys.
And then all her female friends are like, you are the worst friend ever.
I was like 700% the weirdest kid on my dorm floor.
But wait,
And, like,
isn't Piccolo, who's Piccolo's son?
Piccolo doesn't actually have a son, but his
King
son is
Gohan.
Gohan, and no one can convince
Yeah.
me
Piccolo's
otherwise.
King Piccolo's son.
Why
You
did
know,
they say that? Just
Piccolo-
because like he raised him or something?
Piccolo,
No,
and
because-
was dead
Piccolo
for
and
most of
Chi-Chi
Gohan's
totally
life.
did it.
No, the Piccolo reproduces asexually, so they're all
You
descendants.
guys really don't think that he snuck in with Chi-Chi?
He lacks the
He
necessary
didn't even have
parts
to
to do
sneak
anything.
in. He didn't
That's
even
why he
have to
likes
sneak
Gohan
in.
so
Piccolo
much.
just walked in the door. I was like, all right, this is my kid now. Bye.
Yeah, no, I mean, he is the secret father of Gohan. That's what I'm claiming.
Piccolo's cool.
Uh,
You
guys-
like Piccolo.
Do
No,
not
I'm willing
have-
to just give Goku that one.
Biology.
He can have the main win. Piccolo just did all the work. Goku
Wait,
had
so
the fun.
Goku's Gohan's dad?
Yes.
In real life?
Yes.
In
yeah.
real life, Goku is Gohan's
Oh,
dad.
I thought Goku was still a kid.
No.
Well, he started out as a kid. He grew up over
Now
time.
he's
You know,
like
there's a big
40
time
and
jump.
kicked his
Yeah. South Park movie is the best musical ever, though, for me. It's
I like
wonderful.
Frieza.
Frieza is dope.
Yes.
He looks like Mewtwo.
And he's
He
such a
does.
jerk. He's the biggest jerk. Like, there's nothing in. He has no non-jerk bones in his body.
No,
Isn't
not at all. It's
Vegeta a
great.
jerk too?
Vegeta is like angry, but he's
Yeah,
not.
but Vegeta.
He's a
Yeah,
jerk,
he's the
but
one
not
He
like
gets the redemption
a good-
story in the
yeah.
series.
Yeah,
he's a
he
good
actually
jerk.
develops
Yeah.
a good heart over time, even though he doesn't like to admit it. You know.
He's the one with the scouter in the beginning, right?
Unlike Bakugo, who, as far as
Don't
I've
even
seen,
start it,
isn't
I will
actually
fight
nice.
I will fight you.
Bakugo. Seriously, he's
I
not
have
nice.
fought
Like, he
my
ends
own
up.
husband over Bakugo.
I'm just
and
saying he
it
does
took
nice things
hours.
by happenstance, unlike Vegeta, who actually will like protect people
I will
eventually.
fight you, and I'm not even gonna try.
I want to play that game that is coming out that's like an action game, but Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, it looks really good.
The RPG
From the
one.
Microsoft press
Yeah.
conference, that you PlayStation
Yeah, from the
fools
Microsoft
hated
press
so much.
conference. Yep.
Yeah, it's Dragon Ball Kakarot.
Yeah, I don't know why everyone hated Microsoft so much and like Nintendo so much, other than that they're stupid, but we know that already.
But
Like,
this is pretty good.
That's
Nintendo-
honestly fair, and I like Nintendo.
Nintendo was like 10 seconds of Zelda and Animal Crossing got delayed, and everyone still thought it was the best conference ever.
Yeah.
And then
Well, Smash Brothers
Microsoft's
stuff though.
good.
Good
Yeah,
Smash
but-
Brothers news.
Who cares?
Smash Brothers, like everything is exciting about Smash Brothers until you realize that it's like a second tier fighting game. It's like, cool, there's a new banjo, but it's not really a new banjo. It's just banjo in a second tier fighting game.
But enough people love that game that like any neat thing they bring to it is like extra neat. You know. That's
The
what
only
it is.
cool
Which is
thing
why
about
they
new
would become
fighters is that
super
you get amiibo
popular
for
if
them.
they stuck Goku in Smash.
That'd be
If they
nuts.
stuck
That would
Goku
be
in
neat.
Smash, I would actually probably lose my mind.
I'd buy
I
a
don't-
Goku amiibo.
I haven't played Smash since it like launched.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's just not that interesting of a game unless you have people to play with
Unless
that
you
are
have
like,
Yeah,
people
if you
in
have
your
people on
house
your level.
playing it.
I only
Yeah.
played Smash when I lived in the dorms and we played it.
right, exactly.
Exactly.
That's the only time
I played
ever
with
had
my
Smash.
cousins who like we all played all the time, and so
Yep,
similar levels, and yeah, it was fantastic. But
it's
I'm not
great
going to
for
go
a party
online
game,
and
but
demolished by people online.
I don't know why I pretend I'm gonna have a party.
Okay, Banjo-Kazooie was cool, but for me, the Dragon Quest heroes, there's 4
Oh,
Dragon
I
Quest
care about
heroes.
Dragon Quest.
That's wonderful. Tyler, you like Dragon Quest. Why are you acting like that?
I like 1 and 3. Well, and 2.
Okay, well, the character from 3 is in
Yeah, but they're like all anime style now. That's not what they look like in the old game.
it.
Yes,
I mean,
they were. I mean, in the
yeah,
game.
they always, I mean,
But
they
that's
were always
because
based
they
on a
couldn't
character
actually-
on art. Yeah.
Yeah, they couldn't put the art in
Dragon
the
Quest
that
Builders came out. That game looks
Way. Yeah,
cool.
the second one.
Yes,
Actually,
India's been playing it since yesterday
want
because
that.
I pre-ordered it.
Nice.
It's
Yeah, I
wonderful.
wanted to. The first one was really a lot of fun.
Yeah, and this one adds multiplayer and it has
Yeah,
all these
this one
nice
looks
quality of
better.
life improvements. Yeah.
The first one
It's-
should have probably had multiplayer, just like the first Dragon Quest Warrior.
Yes, it's that kind of thing where they save it as a feature for the sequel, just to
Right.
have a new selling point.
Because Dragon Quest Warrior 1 was pretty boring, because you could only play alone. To me, it was
Yeah.
boring. Like, I
Well,
wanted
and
to
then-
play with other people.
The
I mean,
Heroes
certainly part
one?
2 is significantly better.
Yeah, Dragon Quest Heroes 1.
Okay.
And then for
Oh,
2, they had a different team make the combat for it, so it got improved.
Oh, nice.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, they had the Dynasty Warriors people do the Builders 2 combat, I think.
Oh, for real? I'm actually way more interested.
Oh, yeah, because Dynasty Warriors has such fantastic combat.
You leave me and my trash games alone.
Yeah, no, Dragon Quest Heroes 2 is a fantastic game. Like, it is a real Dragon Quest game, but the fights are, like, in the, mix with Dynasty Warriors. But,
I
like,
heard the
it's
Zelda
good.
Warriors game is really good, too.
Hyrule Warriors was a lot of fun. I want the
Yeah, I heard it's
remake,
good.
but I haven't.
Did it have
Followed by
online multiplayer or not?
I don't remember. I'm gonna say no, but I don't. I haven't played it since Wii U.
I heard it's
so.
good. It looks cool. I mean, it would just be cool to be Link and beat up like 10,000.
No, it was really
Yeah, why
cool to like play as them and like actually have skills and junk.
Yeah, Simius, I think a Switch Lite is in Tyler's destiny. It's only a matter of time.
Oh yeah, I'm all over that Switch.
Oh,
yeah,
hi,
the
Dr.
Dodgers-
Al. How are you?
The Dodgers
Which
are killing the Red Sox right now.
Which color are you gonna get?
Yeah, Indy, you're supposed to get your brother down here.
He said he's not playing.
You didn't ask him
told
right
you,
then.
But you don't want to listen.
Oh, well. I'll just keep going by myself. I'm having a lot of fun, though. I hope everybody else is having a great time like we are.
He refuses to play because there's a woman on mic, and he doesn't want any part of that.
Well, I don't know.
I
Did you
am
hear what
super
Paul said to
abrasive,
get him
and
down? He's like, Indy, go tell your brother that I want him to play with him.
Yeah, I don't think she's doing a very good job of that, but
I mean,
Me?
technically, I'm probably more girly than Sage is, but when it just comes to straight gender, that's just still got me beat.
What did I do?
Haha.
Daddy.
Tyler is
Be
fairly
proud of
pretty.
that,
That's
Sage.
all I'm gonna say. He's fairly pretty.
I am pretty.
Daddy.
Yeah.
What did I do?
Not get Ethan to come down here.
He said he didn't want to.
So when it says
stop.
portal is opening 4 out of 5, I want to know what that means because I don't know what any of that means. Oh crap!
I think it's like
Go to the
Braves
portal.
left.
Oh
I
yeah,
can't
it's
go
probably.
anywhere because I have to defend my thing in the middle, and they're kicking its butt. Ah!
You're special.
I mean, I just now I did, but I didn't fire it very well. But yeah, they relentlessly go after it. Maybe I should have bought a better weapon. I didn't think to do so. Because I only have a certain amount of money and I didn't want to play more Space Invaders.
Did you ever
Still-
play much Rock Band, Paul?
Yeah, I was really into Rock Band 1 and 2, and by the time 3 came out, a little bit less, even though I bought the keyboard. And I never got... Do you remember with Rock Band 4, that story I told you, Tyler? I
Oh, yeah,
asked
you
for a
wanted
review
like
copy.
a review copy.
Yeah, they wouldn't even just give me a code, and yet they were stacking Amazon fake reviews, you know?
Oh, yeah,
So, like,
I
I
remember
wrote
those
that
fake-
angry...
I remember those fake
Oh,
reviews.
yeah.
Those are funny.
Yes, and I wrote a real angry email about that. I'm like, oh,
Well,
so
why
you
should they
guys
give you a
won't
review
give...
copy when they can just make up reviews?
But
But
yeah,
that's the thing. I would have given them a legitimate positive review, and they're
Why-
going to
yeah,
do
exactly.
that.
Why get a real critical review when you can just give it a 5 out of 5 star on Amazon? But yeah, this
So-
one time Simius challenged me to play Rock Band 2 on drums and guitar, and he thought he was so good, and then I beat him on.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was sweet.
I was never especially good, but I always enjoyed it. And, you know, I still have a lot of songs, but I'm still not going to buy Rock Band 4 because screw them. And also just the way the legacy peripherals work on Xbox is stupid, so that doesn't help.
I sold my Rock Band 4 for $570 on Amazon.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Why so much?
I am
'Cause, like-
jealous.
Because like with every harmonics, like they release it and then it's a normal price and then it sits on everyone's shelves and they like hate having it there because it takes so much space and so they clearance it out. And then once it's clearanced out, that's gone because they never reprint it. And then all of a sudden it skyrockets. Like I've made so much money on Rock Band and Guitar Hero stuff.
It's because
Fantastic.
people freak out that they can't buy it anymore. So
Right.
now
As soon
they
as
have
you
to.
can't buy it, then like yeah, people are like, oh, I'm gonna pay 3 times as much for this.
Because I can't buy it now, so I have to.
Right.
Hey, I like
Yeah.
that sound. Thank you for the
It's how
follow,
Nintendo
Falco.
eBay works. Like that's the
Falco.
whole Nintendo and eBay.
Yes.
I played on Falco. I played as Falco a lot on
Good. Yeah, it's a good name.
the GameCube Smash. Which one was GameCube Smash?
Melee.
Melee?
Yeah.
That one.
I got to 100% on that, and young Ethan erased my save file, which was
I
frustrating.
don't think I ever got all the trophies on it. Isn't that what they were called, trophies?
I believe so. Figurine. Yeah, they probably were.
Yeah, they were
but I mean,
trophies.
yeah.
Yeah.
The little figures. You know, Amiibo
Yeah,
now.
that you bought or whatever.
I mean, that was
Yeah,
a big time sink to get everything, you know, and I actually did.
Well, and there was like a random element to it too, as well. Like
I spent way too much time on that game.
I did too. Just playing the same stupid crap over and over. Like at
Yeah,
a
but-
certain point, you can beat it on the hardest difficulty, the story mode, no problem, and you just like do it for the coins so you can buy trophies and stuff.
Yeah.
But it was fun. I had a lot of fun with it.
Nice.
But that was also too. We've talked about it before. Like there was like, especially with GameCube, if you didn't
Big
have a
trophies.
PlayStation 2, you know what? You get like a cool new game every 2 to 6 months, and so
Yep.
of course you have to spend like 1,000 hours on the games you buy.
yeah, back then.
Yep.
I spent a ton on Animal Crossing as well, like so much time. My house was so baller.
You know my problems with Animal Crossing.
I know. I'm scared to
My-
start Stardew Valley because I feel like I'll get
Xbox and
addicted.
PS2.
Stardew was so addicting, and I am going to die when the new Animal Crossing comes out. Like, they might as well just bury me with my Switch.
See, everybody says that. I bet you everyone is going to hate it and be like, "How dare they?"
Oh no!
I
I
doubt
don't
it.
think so.
It
Yeah.
looks
Oh,
like
I have a
my
feeling it's going to
jam.
be despised.
Is it because Tom Nook is homeless now or something?
He's living out the government.
What do you do in
Yeah.
Animal Crossing? You make friends with animals and make your house.
The conservative
Shake
Animal Crossing
trees.
fans are going to be super unexcited.
It's a
about
life
that.
sim game. That's what Animal Crossing is.
Oh yeah, like what if they took one of the Animal Crossing characters and made him just randomly gay? The conservatives would love that.
Oh man,
Are you telling me that half those animals weren't gay? Because if you
they're
are,
all so gay. The way they
if
beat
you
and
are,
stuff at
you
you.
just were blind.
Tom Nook has a boyfriend now. Oh, they would lose
No,
their
Tom Nook's
butts.
straight. Like he's the only one that I remember, like a giraffe and stuff that was talking to me, and he's like, "Oh, is this a male or female?"
All right, well.
They
Let's
didn't
get
add
back
voices
to
to
the
the
game.
new one, did they?
I don't
They still
think
beat.
No,
They
it was
still
still
beat at
technically.
you and stuff. Okay.
That language they had.
No, they still will not spend more than $30 on the development, so.
Oh no, I don't. That's the type of game that doesn't need a voice. But I mean, like I remember
If they
spending
had a
hundreds.
voice, I would just be like smashing the A button to make them shut up anyway.
Yeah.
So why not save the money?
Yeah.
Hundreds of hours like fishing, and I got all the fossils. I remember I got all the fossils in the GameCube one. I don't think I got all the fish. Some of the fish were really hard to get.
Dude, those fish were ridiculous.
Yeah,
There's
and then I
probably
would like
later 'cause there's handheld versions of Animal Crossing.
Was the actual fishing hard?
no, the
it's not
fishing's
like
easy.
hard. It's just you gotta
Um,
like
It's just
find
random.
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
and then I
just,
would like mess with my calendar all the time to get like the Christmas furniture set and
game
the,
over.
all
I
that
didn't mess
stuff.
with my calendar too much, but my sister would come into my different towns and just like steal all my shit.
I would make new towns because I had to have like. So I'd like make a new town. It's like, oh, this one doesn't have apples, and then I would delete it and destroy all the citizens
Yep.
of the town.
You gotta
To
kill the
make a new
town because
town.
it's
Yep,
the wrong
he
town.
he was committing
Yeah.
genocide because he
That's
didn't
right.
like the fruit.
The fruit of the tree. Yep. You guys.
I
grow
need the
wrong fruit.
oranges. I need the oranges. Fuck this town. It doesn't have oranges.
That's right.
I'm gonna play as that new character I unlocked. Where is she?
Should
Wait a
be
minute.
probably in one of the pools.
But that's the thing. Look, it's still only showing me those first two. Don't tell me that that wasn't a permanent unlock. Thank you.
New characters seem like they should be a permanent one. Maybe.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
seems like it
come
should
on.
be permanent.
We'll select
Maybe-
the tubes. Maybe they're different.
Doesn't
now.
your brain look different, or is that the same brain?
No, it's the same. It's got a little bow tie or a like a crawfish on it. I don't know what that is. But no, you got still the same two basic ones, and the third one does not appear to be there, which I can't believe. So that's not.
That's annoying.
Hey, thank you for the follow, Kumi or whatever that says. Kuma. Actually, I don't like that name.
Yeah, that's the best
He's
one.
like, yeah, oh yeah, that never mind. I saw what you look like. Get out of here.
All right,
for
thanks
the
for the
follow.
follow.
Go to-
Hitler did nothing.
What do you
Yeah, yeah, we're actually pretty woke around here, so you know, you mean.
What do you mean you don't like the name?
Go to win LCS. That's a baseball related one. That's a better follow.
Yeah, that's fine. But I'm actually freaking out over the fact that that one character is not. Yay! Wait, why did you? He unfollowed and followed again just to antagonize me.
That's
Go
Oh,
to the
Lordy.
tube. Like, go to the tube.
You
Uh,
don't like your doors.
So just so everybody knows, I better go ahead and vamp real quick. We stream every Saturday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. We always do a different game. Like tonight we're doing Hellmut. Next week we're planning to do SNK 40th Anniversary Collection. And we always give out free copies of these games, or nearly every time, like 95% of the time. So like we're a great variety stream. We're real reliable. We have multiple hosts on mic, so you get some fun banter and stuff. I hope you guys will tune in next week. You know, follow us and come back every week, please. And every now and then we'll do midweek streams too, especially during the summer, but my work schedule means I can't do it all the time. All right, well,
There is a code entry thing.
Oh, did I actually need to observe a code? Is that how that works?
Shouldn't be. Go to the code and see what happens.
Okay,
Maybe you had
invalid code. Wow, yeah, you just do
No.
up, down, left, and right. So I guess you need to look up online. There's only like 4 different characters each one can be, I think. 4 or 5. Yeah, so there must be like ways to pick things, but still, I'm just real annoyed by that design decision on their part. No, we don't. If we had other games lined up after SNK, then that would be on the schedule, so you can see that. But I mean, I've sent out some requests, and I'll send out more next week. it's a lot of work to get those free codes for you guys, our beloved audience. So just remember that, and support us by tuning in, by looking at the articles that we share, like what Icky just shared. Please click on those. And, by subscribing or donating bits, that's always a big help. Here we go. We're just going to be the rat guy. One last run, everybody. Good luck with the contest. It's going to be exciting. I really want to see who wins that Switch code.
Ariel Knee Slapper. But I don't know which one they entered for.
It's a real knee slapper, not Ariel knee slapper.
A real knee slapper.
Which one did he or she win?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, it's hard to know. So besides yesterday, I saw the new Spider-Man, which Tyler talked about last time. Oh, was it? Okay. But the new...
They said Switch. They got the Switch.
All right. Well, let me get through my opinions on it. First of all, there is a certain twist that you could see coming a mile away if you know anything about the characters and the comics.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I liked how they handled it, sort of. I just thought the rush to have a certain character make a bad decision, I thought it was a little too rushed. But I guess they wanted to get to that stuff, get the early stuff out of the way so then they could have the drama part of it, the conflict. What did you think about the giving away of a certain thing?
I mean, it made sense to me, kinda.
He was being a dumb teenager, wasn't he? Here's what I really like about the movie, is that they actually have Peter Parker being the science genius that he is in the comics.
Oh, yeah, because in the comic Marvel Universe, Peter Parker is in, the top tier of smartness.
Yeah, he's, one of the top 10 smartest humans on the planet.
Yeah, there was, a lot of talk of, alternate realities, and, he was all stuff in it.
Yeah, he was being brilliant, and we haven't really seen that in a Spider-Man movie before. In the Amazing Spider-Man movies, we had Peter Parker going to YouTube to look up how batteries work.
Yeah.
No, he actually had to go watch how batteries work, and that's not genius level, I don't think.
I never saw the Andrew Garfield ones.
They're, they have likable things about them, but they are very
They're pretty
movies
meh.
on the whole. Yeah.
I should watch them to support Sony, but...
Yeah, I mean, you might as well, Tyler. You've bought in this much already.
If the new Spider-Man
Right.
doesn't make
Go
over $1
unlock a
billion,
platinum.
they lose the Spider-Man for the MCU.
Seriously?
Yep.
That can't be.
Yep.
That can't be
I-
right.
yeah,
Because there's
I
no
haven't
way
heard
it's
that.
gonna make.
It-
There's no
it
way
is.
it's gonna make $1 million or $1 billion.
Well,
I haven't even heard
no
it.
more
There should
Spider-Man
be
in the
articles.
MCU.
Huh.
don't know about
Yeah, that's
I
part of the
haven't heard.
contract.
Okay,
I
show me a
haven't
link
heard
that
that
says that.
But there's no way
Citation
it'll make
needed.
$1 billion.
Seems unlikely, yes. What Icky didn't like about it,
You
Icky,
got Google, do a search.
yeah, Icky saw it before we did,
Spider-Man needed.
but he didn't like that it wasn't he thought the story didn't move the whole universe forward enough. But if you go see Spider-Man Part 2, I don't think it needs to shake the whole universe up. I mean, it can just be a fun story about Spider-Man. If you make it always have to be oh, well, the whole universe will end if he doesn't do this, then I don't know, doesn't that make it hard to be excited anymore because the stakes are always too high? What do you think, guys?
I mean, yeah, the big stories, the big over for a little while. We'll be back to standalone single stories while the next kind of thing develops.
Yeah. My phone started screwing up, guys. The speaker, now it's coming out all tinny randomly. Sometimes it's fine, and other times it's all, a static sound while it makes the sound. So I don't love that.
Gotta get a new
What
phone.
the hell you guys been doing besides watching Spider-Man? The middle of July when it's 100.
Yeah, I mean,
to
hey,
the movie
Killick, how
theater
are
for an
you?
hour.
They're going to the stores and licking
Sage,
things.
Sage
what
that's
they're
directed
doing.
at you, Sage and Simius.
Yeah, I mean, I highly recommend you guys go see it. It's a fun movie. Again, it's not the best Marvel movie ever, but it doesn't need to be. Anybody
I
who
will
thinks
see
that
it
way is being
whenever it
unproductive.
becomes available to me.
Yep.
December, maybe January next
Yeah,
year.
Bob Jones has the Goonies right now in his theater, so it's getting close.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
almost to the 1990s.
Looking
Hey,
forward
they
to
had
that, aren't
Secret
you,
Life
Bob
of
Jones?
Pets last week.
Oh, boy.
I literally
It's-
just watched part of Secret Life of Pets today.
That's gotta be a rough
The first
week.
one or the second one?
I think it was must have been the first one. The second one is in movies now, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, the second one
one's
just
still
came
in
out last
theaters.
Yeah, we watched like a bit of it on YouTube or whatever. It was funny.
Challenger Mark II. Yeah, that kind of movie is not for me. Like the the mainstream children's CG animated movies, like I don't know, they make my butt hurt.
You just heard it here. Paul did not like the movie Homeward Bound.
Wait, I did like Homeward Bound. Don't say
With
that.
the
No, I
dogs,
said
everyone
CG.
likes Homeward Bound, except that cat. That cat was such.
I even like Milo and Otis, and that's a weird movie where they drowned like 30 kittens while they made it.
Listen to this. Simius went and saw a Toni Morrison documentary. Like,
Wow.
jeez,
Simius-
you should have
yeah.
your entertainment card revoked. You're only allowed to see like pretentious crap from now on.
Yeah, no, that's all he ever. He does talk about like documentaries a whole lot.
He's intelligent. Well, he thinks he's intelligent. I mean, I'm obviously more intelligent, but Simius thinks he's intelligent, and so that's really cute of him.
Well, there's nothing wrong with documentaries. The last documentary I watched was the Chris Farley documentary, and it's very good.
The last documentary I saw, I don't know.
Demon Spawn, different character. All right, so I got a minute. So the thing with these little book levels is you have to kill all the enemies before time runs out. So you have to.
Oh, I remember. I
Yeah?
saw this documentary about these animals that have like magical powers, and then this kid goes out and searches for them, and one of these animals is a detective. And
That was the
Oh,
world's
really?
greatest documentary.
and
That
then
was quite a good
Truly
film.
inspirational.
and I guess I shouldn't ruin the ending. It's so stupid that it really
There
isn't
is no
that much
magic
of
in
a
that
ruin,
movie. What you
but
talking
You're a
about?
real spoil sport about that movie because that's a good movie.
it's terrible.
Didn't you like it, Sage?
Yeah, I like that movie.
Pets,
That's fine.
Pet Cemetery is a good documentary too.
Oh no, the new Pet Cemetery is not so good.
Oh, that's what everyone else seems to say. I've never even
Freaking
seen that
morbid.
before.
Yeah, it's nihilistic. It's just mean spirited. The even meaner ending than the original movie and book is awful. And the lead male actor is not good, so that doesn't help.
What about a Pokemon Cemetery movie that's combined?
I would
Pokemon
watch it.
Cemetery, yes.
I
That
would
would be
watch
sweet.
Undead
every second of it.
Pokemon.
I've been watching a show that Paul has one of Paul's favorite writers in it.
Oh boy.
Lindelof or whatever. his
Oh
name is.
god. Yeah, he's so horrible.
Yeah, but the show is good. The
Which
show
is
that I'm
it, though?
watching,
Yeah.
Lost.
Whoa,
Oh.
is that a communicator?
Oh.
Yeah, his Power
When they
Rangers.
just decided,
Are you
oh
serious?
look, here's the ending.
Little
Hey,
Pokemon
hey, hey,
series.
hey! No spoilers. I'm only on season.
I've never even seen it, but I know what the ending is, and I
No
know
spoilers. No spoilers.
That the ending is just thrown out the window.
So the Frankenstein guy has like 1.5 times. I don't know. Regular character has 100 health. Frankenstein guy has 250 health. So he is like way better on health. So that's interesting. All right, let's play this. You still there, guys?
Yeah.
Y'all got quiet all of a sudden. It scares me. No, don't do that.
Oh, that's cool. You're like a demon now.
Oh, is
Yeah.
that like a flamethrower?
I'm a baddie
Or-
from
No,
hell.
it's the gun.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Phone
I'm
is
gonna
so loud.
Sorry, guys. Anyway,
If only there was like a mute or vibrate only function on.
I know.
there's
Like,
no such. You don't want to hear how the vibrate sounds on with the static thing that's going on right now, Tyler. It'd just be. It shakes the whole house.
Yeah, it does.
Paul, you heard it here. Paul has the earthquake creating phone.
I do have to get a new phone because of the way the sound is messing it up, and also my screen is pretty cracked. In case you didn't remember, but
How loud
I'm
you go
trying to.
California.
I'm trying
Every
to hold
phone
out
made
for
after
Black Friday.
2002 has the vibrate function, so Paul's is unfortunately a little bit too old for that.
Ouch. Yeah. No, I'm on a Windows mobile phone. No, just kidding. Windows Mobile had some pretty cool games that never came to Windows Phone, actually. But
You don't need games.
Remember the Sony phone?
Oh, they still make them.
Really?
I
Probably-
thought I saw something
probably
about
only
them
in
still
China
doing
or something.
phones.
Tyler means an Xperia phone, though.
Yeah, the Xperia.
Yeah, I mean, it was a cool idea that was totally mishandled, just like the Vita and what have you.
Yeah, on Windows Phone. Like,
Yep.
neither Microsoft or Sony can figure out mobile. And I mean, the PSP was really successful, which is really interesting how poor they did with the Vita.
Oh,
Maybe the
God.
PSP was like successful despite itself or something.
Yeah, I don't think in America it was as successful. You know,
No,
still
it
in
wasn't.
Japan.
That's
it
a
was
good
the
point.
most.
It was like Japan that carried it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Are we talking about Vita?
We're talking about PSP.
Oh,
Yeah, it's the same
So
thing.
same
It
thing.
just- yeah.
Yeah.
They loved
I got a
it.
Taco Bell delivery.
You got
Yeah.
Taco Bell delivery?
I mean, I have a husband. He delivers things.
We thought you meant like
Shit,
later or
but you went to
something.
Taco Bell. Why didn't you
make
go
fun of him for
Taco
liking
Villa?
music.
or
Yeah,
Del Taco?
you probably
or-
should. For being a
I guess
music
you should be
snob.
nice to
Or
him because he
Taco
brought you Taco
Cabana.
Bell, but
Yeah, Taco
Yeah, I'm
Bell's
not gonna be
nice.
mean. He brought me food.
I bought Taco Bell for lunch. I had a beefy 5-layer burrito.
See,
You know
here
what's better than
Taco Bell
Taco
closed
Cabana?
because not enough people went and ate there.
Wow. What about TC? Do you have a TC there?
No one has a TC.
La Cabana?
What's the TC?
No,
Taco
that's
Cabana.
That's the
I've
taco
literally
stand
never
that
heard of
Paul
this
works
place.
at. Yeah, I've never heard of it either. But they have margaritas apparently.
Yeah, they're
If you
margaritas.
go to
Happy
a
hour $3,
proper-
normally
if you go to some
$4.
Taco Bells,
They don't
have
have menu to
alcohol.
it. The one Paul's at.
I've heard about that.
No, we
I want an alcohol Taco Bell. I don't think Utah is the state that Taco Bell is going to start testing alcohol in.
Yeah, or even
You know,
Taco
that
Cabana.
just doesn't
obviously.
seem like it's in your wheelhouse. I'm sorry, bud.
We don't
No,
have
it's a
I mean, they
great
can't even
place.
handle
Here.
caffeine, much
Because
less
if it's
alcohol.
successful there, then that means they can do it anywhere.
We were talking about. I have this coworker who grew up as a witless, and like she
As a what?
eventually as a witless.
I don't know what that is.
The religion, the something's witless.
Jehovah's
Jehovah's
Witness.
Witness?
Oh,
Whatever
Jehovah's- Yeah.
I'm just as a witless. Anyway, so she grew up that way, and she eventually smartened up enough to leave it, which is wonderful for her. But she still has like left over some of the residual like homophobic feelings and things like that, and I just feel kind of sorry for her. Being brought up in one of those goofy cult-like religions that are especially hateful. But
They don't get to celebrate birthdays. That's sad.
yeah, I mean they're dour. Like they happy when everyone else is celebrating. They're sitting there feeling sad and committing to not letting their kids have blood transfusions when they need them to live.
I
So-
gave blood this morning.
Nice. Yeah.
I'm scared to give blood.
I'm saying things in a vague way, little pups, so they don't get in trouble.
So I tell everyone I have a prison tattoo so that they don't ask me why I don't give blood. But really, it's just because I'm scared.
Really? You're scared? No, it's great.
No, I
I-
can't. Blood
I
is
mean-
gross.
Blood is.
He
My
has
blood
that
was
phobia.
freaking shooting everywhere
It's just
today.
so
It was
important,
ridiculous.
Tyler.
I don't remember what the phobia is called, but there is a phobia.
Hemophobia.
But yeah, I have a
That's like
prison
the
tattoo,
sight of
so
blood.
so I can't give blood.
I've heard that Tyler has gynophobia, actually.
That's right.
Well, that's what I heard.
I heard it's overrated.
I get it.
Not overrated.
Overrated.
Just like the stream's getting overrated now.
I mean, I got better things to do, like collect Funko Pops.
Yes, there is a thing like what I said. I don't know about if we were saying.
Oh, there's a
something
phobia
earlier
for
that's-
everything.
Yeah. No, I mean like there's gay people who will have like weird, exaggerated overreactions to the concept of the female body parts and stuff. They have that. Again, it's ridiculous. Don't be such a drama queen. But there are people like that.
Hey, it's Platinum Ace Trick.
Platinum, glad you finally made it.
Remember
It's about
Mace?
over, but who? Mace?
Mace,
Yeah,
With
didn't we
numbers
play
under
a
his
week or
name?
two ago.
whatever you called him, Maze.
Maisie, yeah.
I remember
Good
him.
old- Yeah. I miss him a little bit. Like he had totally goofy opinions, but he could be cool sometimes.
He knew a lot about video games, which was nice.
Yeah. And again, we met in real life, and then he.
That's when he
Well,
never
it's-
came back. No I'm kidding.
Yeah, that was like,
saw,
oh, this
he
is
saw
fall.
what you really were like and was like, I have none of this.
I was very nice to him. Thank you.
That's right. You scared away John too. Like you've scared away everyone.
Like,
you've ever met.
John has come back
They just go
lately.
away
John has
after
been here a
they-
lot lately.
oh,
Thank
they
you.
They just
Paul
disappeared.
scares away everyone he meets.
You're so
Or-
wrong.
Or maybe Paul is just getting rid of them. Maybe they don't leave. Maybe just Paul.
No.
makes
They just
them
disappear.
permanently.
Thanos snapped him.
No, but seriously, like John has been back lately. You really don't remember that for like the last 6 weeks or so.
I haven't seen John in forever.
Yeah, I mean by John, we mean No Time for Games, and yes, about 6 weeks ago he came back. He's not here tonight, but he has been here like at least half of the last streams.
Paul
Yeah,
scared him
weird.
away.
Ugh.
Simius wishes that he was an American gladiator.
John coming less coincided with him beginning to talk to my ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, well, but it's fine because again, I did leave her, so it's not like I can get mad at her for talking to other people.
So are they together now?
I really don't know because we've been conversing some lately, although I'm not exactly like planning to rekindle things. I don't know. Life is real confusing, Tyler.
Remember Royal Bob?
Yes. I miss Royal Bob. Like, as soon as he got married, he totally became a crap supporter and stuff, which is a
Yeah.
shame.
He was
That
smart about
happens
games
sometimes.
too. He knew
Yeah.
a lot about games.
Yeah, he was funny, and, like, he would do a lot for the stream. But
Well, I have a few opinions that I'll keep to myself about that.
Oh, I like opinions. I don't
Wait,
know
about
what you're
him
talking
or about what?
About why Royal Bob doesn't come around no more.
Oh, I mean, it must
It
must have
mostly has-
something to do.
It mostly has to do with the Tom Petty song "Don't Come Around Here."
Interesting. But yeah, I do miss him.
Royal Bob posts a little bit. Royal Bob is like the
He-
cleaner of
he
Paul's
does go-
Discord, where he'll like pop in and give an update about himself and then disappear for 2 weeks.
Yeah, he won't look at the responses to what he said or anything, so it's like pointless for him to even make those comments.
But the good news is he's gotten like 25 raises in the last
He
year
says he's not dead.
based on
That's
what he
always
said.
nice.
he works a lot. Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, at least we're getting a promotion, but this time I'm getting a raise, and then we're getting a promotion after." So, Royal Bob makes $455,000 a year based on what he's mentioned in the
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Discord.
whoa, whoa! We need him back.
That's right, we need him back.
Well, that's the
donate
problem.
some.
He just works all the time, so all he
You
does
guys
is
must
like,
have forgot
I
that
got a
social
raise,
workers
post
in
about it, and then
Illinois
passes out.
Make $500,000 a year.
Oh lordy. But he works like for his state's version of CPS. They don't call it CPS; they call it something else. And he's a good person. Yeah,
Yeah, he's a
I wish
social
he-
worker. Yeah.
Yeah, I wish he had not stopped being such a great supporter. He does every now and then pop up.
Yeah, Cleaner's great. She's just, she's probably just busy with work. She works a lot. She
Yeah,
works at
Cleaner's
like a
awesome.
warehouse or something,
Remember
so
the
my
time
guess
we
is
played,
probably works like 60 hours a week or
You know
something.
who's less great is her God, sugar daddy or whatever you want to call him.
Oh,
Her sugar daddy, her
Chris,
halfway yeah.
Alpha Chris.
Who he never bought me that drink he owed me. Like, I let him stay with me for E3, which was inconvenient, and he never, like, did anything for me except give me one free t-shirt, which is like, he got that for free anyway. And then
You
I
should
saw
have
him,
charged him for like half the hotel room.
I
Yeah.
really don't know why I didn't. And then, like, we went to PAX afterwards. We were both there, and Cleaner was there. And he did not buy me. He at least had promised to buy me an alcoholic drink, right? He didn't do that.
In
So
Texas?
Yes. And so I got nothing out of it.
Was he old enough to buy a drink?
That's- Yes. Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
But anyway, it was disappointing.
Yeah, he should have hooked you up.
Yeah, I mean, like, he's an okay guy, but the way he did not, like, feel... he took advantage, and I do resent that a bit.
Yeah.
Can I... This is weird. Like, I'm trying
like
to change it.
I like talking shit about other people. It's the best.
That's
It's
all we're
so
doing.
fun.
Did I get exposure for what, Lil Pup? I mean, for letting him stay with me? No, he's not, like, famous or anything.
Yeah, he's not famous. He's less famous than Paul, if you can believe that.
If there is such a thing.
If there's such thing as less famous than Paul, that's what Beta Chris is.
Definitely. So, I don't see a way to get back into my body except by going into that book and, like, actually winning it.
Well, don't you need to go back to the shop or something?
You can't buy a new body in the shop. The
Oh.
only way seems to be to go into the book and win the timed level. So
When
that's
that
kind of
match or horde or whatever.
Weird.
not the horde mode, but the like it's just kill a certain amount of enemies before time runs out. You know, and the time limit varies. That's interesting. So just once again, I want to remind everybody that we do this stream every Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. We have lots of cool, different co-hosts. You know, we're a great variety stream, and I hope everybody will come back and visit us.
It looks like a pink bow brain to me too, Lil Pup. Like that's what I thought when he said he got a girl character. It's like, well, your skull is a girl now, but I think it's just a brain. But to me, it does look like a pink
It's
bow.
like yeah, you're right. And that's like a little artistic mistake, you might say.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's all right now that I see it. It's obviously a brain, but like at a casual glance, it looked like a pink bow. But yeah, make sure to tune into the stream. As long as you come regularly, we won't talk shit about you during the stream. But once you start
Maybe.
coming, then like, yeah.
I'll
Remember
never
that
talk
time-
mess.
Remember that time the crow unfollowed your?
Oh
No.
my god, yeah. Somebody needs to punch him in the nuts. And then he had the
Yeah.
nerve to win a game last week. Do you guys, Tyler, give him some crap for that? Because that really was wrong of him.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, we have a newsletter that I write every week or so, sometimes less frequently, so it's not like I'm spamming your inbox. And it has updates about me and Tyler. It has the list of contest winners. It has the game that we're going to stream that day. It's an interesting newsletter. It's good, and it takes me 2 hours to do, so unsubscribing is a very rude thing to do. Don't appreciate it.
And Paul always missed 2 or 3 typos.
Yeah, there's
Not
always
always.
a couple typos to look for in there.
Hey, I don't think today's has a typo, unless
there was
somebody
typos.
spotted one.
There was definitely typos.
Often there are 1 or 2 typos, yes. But anyway, it's a lot of trouble. Wait, if you can't come to what? Little Pup, you don't have to apologize for being less into games. You support the stream, we count it. It's great.
Lil Pup, you disappear for a couple weeks, and I'm throwing you under the bus.
Uh-oh. But hey, no, she actually subscribed to the stream. I have the most subscribers I've ever had right now, 13. That's pretty good.
4? That's really impressive.
No, usually we have anywhere from 8 to 10. Right now we're at 13, so I guess we're actually doing pretty well lately. Maybe streaming more over the summer is helping. Who knows?
Oh,
right.
for sure.
Yeah,
It did.
but I mean, all those people who do that, it makes a big difference. Because I have precious little free time, and I try to spend as much as I can of it streaming for you guys. And so the people who, put their money where their mouth is, that means a lot to me.
Is Lil
Wait,
Pup
who-
in Discord? I don't remember who they are.
She
in
actually
Discord.
just joined it. I don't think she said anything there, but she
Oh.
just joined it a day or two
Okay.
ago.
I thought maybe
Yeah.
because I sometimes because isn't BX Latino Heat have a different name in Discord?
No, he has the same one.
Who's the panda?
Platinum
one?
Astric has a different one. He's Miss Sanda in
Okay, that's who I'm
in
thinking
one
of.
place.
Thank you.
Yeah. And
People in there,
Simius
multi-usernames.
Simius was known as Banned for a while. I recall that.
That's right. I got him because he was being a jerk. He's still
Yeah.
jealous that I
Simius
beat him,
the
and
jerk
he's
never.
still jealous that I beat him in Rock Band and Guitar Hero.
Oh my gosh.
He's never been able to live that down.
Poor Simius. Same name
Sorry,
in Discord.
sorry, BX Latino Heat. For some reason, I thought you had a different name. That's my bad.
I love you plenty, BX Latino, even if Tyler, secretly has a lot of hateful feelings.
I still like you.
Oh, okay. Not hateful, likeful feelings.
You're
Like
safe
fulfilled.
shit talking this week.
That's right. You're here, so we don't have to throw you into.
That's true. If you're not here, that's when you get the mess.
Just don't meet
be
Paul
here.
in person, because as soon as you meet Paul in person, then you disappear, and it's all over at that point.
Yeah, things
Yep,
go to
that's what
heck.
happens. You
Nobody ever
permanently
sees you
disappear.
again. Yeah, your family's posting missing ads. It's a big cluster jam.
Yep.
So, by the way, I did talk about how I got a new teaching job, right? Because I know I forgot to mention it in the newsletter, so I finally did that today.
I don't think you talked about it too much, but yeah, you got a
You
new
did mention
job,
it.
which is
Lil
awesome.
Pup, I think you've met me in person more than most people had, to be honest.
Oh, see, now he's doing fake people. Like, oh, yeah, I met
That's right. I'm actually typing out what she says.
Yeah, Lil Pup is secretly just Paul's alt.
Clickety clack,
Thanks so
clickety clack. So I want to thank all my excellent co-hosts. Tyler, thank you.
Yep.
Bob Jones, thanks for surprising us.
Oh, no problem.
Sage, it's great to have you back. Please come around more.
I will make attempts.
Yes.
Second Division Soccer is on Saturday.
Woo!
Oh, yeah.
And
Gotta watch that amateur.
yeah, we don't want to get in the way of that. Ikiaz, thank you for running the contest, my bro. You're always the best at that. Yeah, stay away from me in person, guys, except for Little Pup. But anyway, we'll see you next week, hopefully, for SNK 40th Anniversary Collection. I love you guys. Follow me on Twitter. Join my Discord if you haven't already. And whatever you do, don't hate. Appreciate.
Hey, guys.
Laters.
I don't hold the little SOBs.
Run away.
Come tell us how to make computers, guys. We're very eager to know that.
We need to know how. We need
come
help
speak
on.
the power that is of Linux.
Yes.
Get away from the Windows.
That's okay. I'll cut that argument. Paul hasn't started a line of code in over 2 hours, so he just has to get there.
That's not what I said.
Oh,
That's
Or he had to
exactly
go
what I
first.
heard.